Company is making headway with water efficiency, which helicopter company had the largest ever buyout, and who is one of the top finalists in the 2008 System Integrators Awards. All this and more when we come back. Hello and welcome back to EnergyScout News and Information. I'm your host, Reb Byers. Today's segment will focus on well servicing within the energy industry. In breaking news, Pioneer Natural Resources will become the first independent operator on the North Slope after striking a deal with ConocoPhillips, which will see the supermajor process and transport output from the Ugaruq field when it comes downstream later this year. In other news, offshore roughnecks won't be able to say there's something in the water much longer. Airwater Corporation has been testing a new supply method on oil rigs in Dubai for the last few months. The state-of-the-art system boasts increased efficiency and decreased costs for oil companies and increased demands for potable drinking water. When the research is complete, the Airwater Corporation plans to make the new technology public. Now let's take a further look at other news in the energy industry. CHC Helicopter Corporation, the world's largest provider of helicopter services to the global offshore oil and gas industry, as well as First Reserve Corporation, have announced that a fund managed by First Reserve has entered into an agreement to acquire CHC. CHC and First Reserve believe that the all-cash transaction, which values the company at an adjusted enterprise value of $3.7 billion, which is the largest ever buyout in the oilfield services industry. Mustang Engineering, a subsidiary of International Energy Services Company, a John Wood Group plc, was named one of 8 finalists for the 2008 System Integrators of the Year Awards. Mustang Automation and Control is a leading provider of engineering, integration, and implementation services for automation, control, and information systems to the upstream oil and gas. Now it's time for today's market numbers. Let's take a look at our leaders and laggards. Leading the pack today is Southwestern Energy, who's up 9.54%. Lagging behind is Gulf Island Fabrication, who is down 6.69%. Crude oil is up 42 cents to $99.23, still struggling for that $100 hold. Natural gas is also looking great. It's up 4 cents to $9.18. And now, let's take a quick look at our people on the move. In strange news today, a lot of people love seafood, and some seafood love people.
At Royal Seafoods on the wharf near Monterey's Cannery Row, they've been bringing in the day's catch for generations. They thought they'd seen it all. Then the good ship Irene's Way pulled up the other day, and now they're still mending their nets.
Maybe 2,000 pounds, maybe about 16 feet long. He was among us.
The captain says they pulled it up out of deep waters off Point Sur. He calls it a cow shark, the biggest one he's ever seen, and that's no bull. And when they hoisted it up, something strange fell out.
But I've seen a lot of sharks and a lot of things, but never a wallet come out of a shark.
Your thoughts, sir?
Well, I was wondering what else was in there, because he had a pretty big belly.
Along with several seagulls and a few furrier sea creatures, a wallet.
He seemed surprised. I guess he hadn't seen Jaws. And that's it for today's energy headlines. Be sure to check out our website daily at EnergyScout.com for up-to-date rig counts and company information. And stay tuned tomorrow, we will take a look at major producers within the energy industry. For Energy Scout News and Information, I'm your host, Reb Byers.